And I will hand it over to Emily now.
Hi, thank you so much, Tina. I appreciate being able to be here with you guys today and being able to share what Sandos Hotels and Resorts has in terms of weddings. And I'm going to get right into it here. You can see one of our absolutely beautiful setups right on the beach here. This picture here is in Playa del Carmen, our wonderful Sandos Playa Car Resort. And we have a variety of different options at Sandos, but I first and foremost want to share with you where exactly we are located in Mexico. So our hotels are mainly in Cancun. We have 2 in Playa del Carmen, and we have 1 in Cabo San Lucas as well, which is kind of like our little flagship property. Been there for ever. Absolutely stunning scenery there. So we'll get to show you a little bit about the venues there in all of our destinations. Actually, we'll start off with Sandos Finisterre here. You can see this is actually a shot of our main pool area down by the beach, and Cabo is an extremely wonderful destination. It is good for everybody. I would say that we have a lot of people coming down who are looking for maybe a little bit to get out on the boats, to take maybe bachelors and bachelorettes. They want to rent a boat and go out and do a sunset cruise, or maybe the guys want to go golfing and the girls want to go to the spa. Or vice versa. These days, everybody kind of does everything together. And this is a great option destination for people that are just kind of looking for something for everyone. The beach in Cabo, we are not on a swimmable beach, but in some ways it makes it absolutely wonderful for weddings too, because you have these really, really beautiful, dramatic, big waves in the background. And the beach that we are on is basically private, because you have to, in essence, go through the hotels in order to get to the beach. So I cannot tell you how big and expansive this beach is. So when you are having a wedding out on this beach area, it's extremely private and kind of feels like it's just you on your little island. And you can see this wonderful setup. And even we're on the whale migration path. So kind of from like November to April, you can even see some wonderful, wonderful whales in the background, depending on when you're getting married. So you can see that our maximum capacity is here up to 100 people. And we also do have a minimum time for being able to be out on the beach. So we actually host beach up until 9 p.m. And that is just because we are actually on a natural migration for the turtles as well. So we can only have music and lights out on the beach until 9 p.m. So just to keep that in mind, 11 p.m. on the off season. And then we have our Plaza Finisterre. So we have 3 main wedding spots at each hotel. And the Plaza Finisterre is our second wedding spot. I love this venue because you have this cute little area that is overlooking the marina. And just a little information on the Finisterre. So we were actually one of the original hotels ever built in Cabo San Lucas. So when you are at the resort, you can just walk out the back of the resort and you're right on the marina, right on the harbor. So that's good to know too, because if you have a group of people that are maybe looking to enjoy a hotel atmosphere, enjoy the all-inclusive atmosphere, and have a beautiful wedding, but also get out onto the town, the property, Sandos Finisterre, that really hits all those little marks for people. So this is a great little area. And our most popular venue at Sandos Finisterre is actually the rooftop terrace. And you can see here a couple little pictures of different angles of the rooftop terrace. And this is by far the most popular because we have 360-degree views overlooking the Pacific, the Sea of Cortez, and the marina. So you can imagine at night, we can put row lights up there. We can put up any setup you want. The floor is absolutely stunning. And this is probably by far one of my most favorite destination wedding spots out there. And then I'm going to just totally switch gears for you guys and take you over to Sandos Caracol. So Sandos Caracol is a completely different resort. You guys can kind of see it here from the original picture that's up on the screen here. We have the jungle atmosphere. We are located in Playa del Carmen area, about 20 minutes south of Playa del Carmen. And it's important to know here that we have 29 water slides. We really cater towards young families. And so a lot of people choose this property because if you are traveling with families that are attending your wedding, there's kind of something here for everyone. And from a budget perspective, this hotel just might meet the mark. Okay. So this is a great property if you're into the real Mexican feeling. You know, we're at a resort, we're in the jungle, we're having a good time. The beach here is a little bit different. I just want to mention that we are an eco resort. We are on a coral reef beach, so it's a little bit different in terms of beaching, but what you lack in beach, you make up for in water slides and pools and jungle activities. We even have real ruins that are on site this property. So I'll get right into what we offer in terms of wedding venues here, because this one is the most popular wedding venue. Okay, so at the Sandos Caracol, everybody wants to get married at this beautiful cenote. It is a real cenote. It's actually a cenote that you can go in and swim in during the day. And then when we have our beautiful ceremonies, it's closed off and private for an absolutely, as you can see, a gorgeous setup. Now, it is important to know that at this particular location, we can only sit up to 80 people, and we do have wooden boards. And events can only be held here until 7 o'clock, which isn't really usually a big deal because the wedding ceremony would be held here and then you would go for your reception to a different location. But you can see such a beautiful, unique little setup for weddings here. Then we also have our beach gazebo, which has a maximum capacity of about 100 people. This is located right out on the sandy beach. And again, it's in like this little nook of the hotel that is quite quiet and a little bit more secluded. So you're not going to have a ton of people on the beach during this, if you're going to host your event out here. And I don't know if you guys can see the little writing on the screen here, but it does have that turtle nesting season exemption as well. So from May to October, we can only host events out on the beaches, on all of our Sandos beaches, because we're actually on a migration path for turtles, sea turtles, for at all of our properties. So until 9 p.m. between May and October, but for the rest of the season, we can host events out here until 11 p.m. So such a cute, again, such a unique little space for people to enjoy. Now, even though this gazebo can hold up to 100 people, I often think that it's a little bit better to have a little bit more of an intimate group here. So I would say 80 would be kind of where I would put it at a maximum. And then we have this, again, gorgeous rooftop terrace. This is just a stunning view. Look at that beautiful architecture up here. We have a beautiful green space up here. This is really like the perfect spot for not only your ceremony, but also if you wanted to host a cocktail hour or reception. really any of our venues can provide a great space for this. And we hold private events up in this space until 11 p.m. And you can see here a few little decor add-ons here. We can do signs, we can do lights, we can do any kind of centerpieces. I think the former presenter, Jasmine, she did a really great job explaining all the different add-ons that can be added into your wedding. And Tina and Jana, they know our products. They understand how weddings work. They're doing it day in, day out. And so we really recommend that you guys reach out to them, reach out to the professionals that are really going to help you choose the location that's going to be perfect for your group, and choose the right budget, the right amenities, and the vision that you want to come to life. So I'm going to move over to our third property here within the Sandos group of hotels. About 25 minutes to 30 minutes up the road, closer to Playa del Carmen, we have Sandos Playa Car. And all of the hotels have their own little distinct je ne sais quoi about what they offer. And Sandos Playa Car is our multi-generation property. It is absolutely a wonderful property for people to hit like on all the budget criteria. So it's a solid 4-star property. It's a large property. It's about 819 rooms. We have an adults only area. We have a hacienda section, and we also have a family friendly section. So it's a nice, beautiful, long resort with all the amenities that you could want. Kids club, teens club. We have tennis courts. We have pickleball courts. We also have pickleball courts at the Sandos Curacao as well. But just to give you an idea of all the different amenities that are here, we have dancing on the beach. You can see the beach in this picture. It really displays how big and luxurious and beautiful this beach is. So if you're looking for a beach wedding, I would say that Sandos Playa Car or Sandos Finisterra, they really hit that beach mark, and you can get your toes in the sand and really enjoy. So here what you're seeing in this main picture are not only the highlight of the beach, but also the highlight of our main pool area. And our pools are open till 11 p.m. too. And I think that's like always very important to know, because people that are coming down to destination, we want to make sure that they have access and having a good time the entire time that they're staying there. So a lot of people want to eat, and then they say, oh, what am I going to do after I eat dinner? You can go back to the pool. You can have nightly entertainment here. Nightly entertainment here and at the Curacao are absolutely fantastic for family-friendly properties, right? So in terms of weddings here again, you have that picture that we started off with, the beach setup. Again, huge beach, lots of space, incredible venue to host your wedding. And it truly is mainly about the beach at the Sandos Playa Car. But we also have this absolutely stunning garden area as well. I love this area. If you're looking for something a little bit more private, a little bit more intimate, greenery all around, I think Sandos, they do a really good job at maintaining the property's lushness, greenness, all the beautiful tropical plants around. It's not so modern. It's more intimate Mexican style. You really feel like you're in Mexico and really in nature as well. So this is just a beautiful venue. The ground here is grass and natural grass. So that's something to keep in mind too, for, the ladies with the high heels. So sometimes it's a little bit more difficult on beach and on the grassy areas, but great venues. Look at the setup here. It's just stunning. And then we also have our lobby terrace. And here we can fit up to a maximum of 60 people, and you have the solid tiles, speaking about ground. So easy to walk around, easy to get around. And this again is also kind of a private area because it's on the back side of our lobby and no one really goes here. So when it's set up for weddings, it's super private. It looks really great. We set up lights during the evening. So a really fun little space to enjoy. You can see this gorgeous setup here. And then I'm going to take you over to our Four Diamond property in Cancun. So it's really important to note that this is an adults only property. Okay, so we became adults only here January 1st of 2025, and things are heating up at Sandos Cancun. So if you have a adult friendly wedding group that you're looking for a venue for, Sandos Cancun could be a great option for you. I would put this at a solid 4-star property. So again, we are going to be hitting the budget mark for a lot of people with our hotels. And you can see this is a main shot of around our pool. We have beautiful cabanas. There's no additional charge for the cabanas. Your guests come, they stay, they enjoy, and they get to relax and really feel like they're in a beautiful setting and able to enjoy all the amenities that all the other guests can enjoy as well. So we have, again, 3 wedding locations at this property. We have the Penthouse Terrace. I love this venue for smaller weddings. So if you have 50 people or less, our Penthouse Terrace could be like a really, really great option. And it is strictly overlooking the Caribbean. So you have these stunning, stunning views of the water. You have this intimate little balcony. Actually, it's not quite a little balcony. It's a pretty big balcony, but you have this intimate balcony all to yourselves. This is great, especially if you're thinking about vow renewal down the line, or maybe you're just looking at vow renewal now. This could be a great location. Again, adults only in the Sandos Cancun property. And then we have our largest venue of all the properties. We have the rooftop terrace. So this has a capacity of 300 people. So we can really, really have a great setup up here. As you can see, the picture on the right-hand side, we have the wedding area, and then right behind it, we have the reception set up back there too as well. Something to keep in mind for Sandos Cancun is that even though we have the largest space for weddings, it's the smallest intimate hotel. It's only 215 rooms. So it's important to note that it is an absolutely spectacular venue for, I call it approachable boutique, because we're not that 5-star level. We're that beautiful on-point 4-star property, great food, great location. We're only about 15 minutes from the airport here. So you're into the hotel, you drop down in Cancun, you're at the hotel, and you're from your room to the beach to the venue, you're there moving around really easy with the hotel. And because it's an intimate property, when you have a wedding group, you don't lose them at the resort. You find them, they're everywhere because it's such a small little boutique property. So I love that about Sandos Cancun. And, I think I don't know if I'm going backwards or forwards, but that was our third venue, was the rooftop terrace there. Now, in terms of wedding packages, we have 3 wedding packages and all of the same inclusions for all of our resorts. So it's really, really simple at Sandos. We make it pretty easy to identify, okay, what is the resort that I'm looking for? Do I have families coming with me for my wedding group? Am I looking for an adult only kind of vibe? Am I looking to be able to get off the resort, which Sandos Finisterre would be an easy access property? Or are we just looking to hunker down at the resort? Maybe we're going to go do a few excursions while we're there. So it really depends. And Tina and Jana, they're going to help you identify what that perfect property is for you. So 30 people are included in our pricing. Anything above 30 people, there's an additional charge per person. Don't let that scare you. It's not crazy. If you you can always talk to Tina and Jane about pricing, and they can break it down for you. And I think Jasmine did a good job, again, the former presenter, of identifying how cost effective the wedding packages can be in Mexico. And I think you'll find that with all the properties here. So we also do symbolic ceremonies. We have, of course, your private dinner reception included, and we have additional benefits for the wedding couple. So like couples massage, hair and makeup. We have, champagne and strawberries in the room, and those sorts of little touches that make things feel a little extra special. So here are our 3 wedding options. We have the Seaside Bliss, which includes the beach, the mountaintop, or the Sandos Finisterre patio. And here you have a private ceremony, cocktail hour, appetizers, dinner reception. You are going to have 3 hours of DJ, light and sound, and a 3-tier cake. And of course, all the extra amenities as well, couples massage, all of those things that I mentioned prior. So this is our top package, and you can see the level of decor here. Beautiful decor, flowers, centerpieces, bouquet. Your hair and makeup will also be done. We steam the wedding dress, so you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. It's all going to be taken care for you when you're in destination. The next package that we have available is kind of our middle of the road package. And this is going to provide you private ceremony, cocktail hour, and dinner reception, 3 hours of sound for the reception, and a 2-tier cake. And again, all those additional amenities that I talked about: hair, makeup, steam dress, couples massage, etc. So if you're looking for, maybe you don't need a DJ, maybe you guys, you have your own thing going on for sound, no problem. But this is your middle of the road package. And then we have just our basic package. And look at this gorgeous picture of the Sandos Finisterre property. So this basic package includes your private ceremony, dinner reception, and a 1-tier cake, and then all of those other wedding amenities that I mentioned. So this is great, but this is really for people that are maybe doing like smaller, intimate weddings. Maybe you have maybe up to like 30 or 40 people maximum. This would be a really great little option. Or maybe you're going to go do this, have your private reception and dinner, and you're going to go off-site and go to a local bar and enjoy the nightlife in the local bar. That could be an option too. So our benefits for couples, again, personalized service from our wedding planners. At each resort, we have an incredible team. They're dedicated to making sure that your special day goes off without a hitch. Steaming for your wedding outfit, of course, makeup, all the things that I already talked about, I don't need to get back into. And just to mention that we also have honeymoon services, so a romantic turn down service. We have breakfast in bed at the hotel, and all the fun little amenities, of course, wedding chocolates and these sorts of things. So a cute little honeymoon package as well, if you're looking for that. And additional benefits here. Something to note at Sandos Cancun specifically, we only, because of the size of the hotel being 215 rooms, we only do 1 wedding at a day. That sounds a little bit scary to people. Like, what do you mean? At the other hotels, you do multiple weddings? No problem at all, because you see our hotels there are much larger. You have 3 venues in every hotel. So you won't even know there's another wedding going on if you're picking one venue, and we don't overlap wedding venues. So definitely a benefit at Sandos Cancun. If you're like, hey, my day, I'm the only one, I want to be the only focus, no problem. We also do boutique ceremonies. So if you have less than 10 people, you're just looking for an intimate symbolic ceremony, we can do that as well. We do also do South Asian weddings. And I want to say about this specifically, if you are looking for this, we can do it, but just keep in mind that all of our venues, with the exception of Sandos Cancun, are up to just 100 people. And I know South Asian weddings are usually sitting around 120 or more. So just keep that in mind. We can do all of the beautiful add-ons for South Asian weddings, but our venues are up to 100 people. Unless you're adults only, which usually isn't the case for South Asian weddings, we can always host up to 300 people at Sandos Cancun. Green weddings. If you are looking for something a little bit different, Sandos Caracol Eco Resort, we have the live Mayan drumming music during the ceremony. And then we offer a planted tree activity for the wedding couple. And we have a romantic boat ride and a temazcal ritual for the couple. Now that's a special spa ritual that we do with our couples at Sandos Caracol specifically. And then our Couples Choice Awards, we have been voted, this is an old slide, I have to apologize. I couldn't find the updated slide, but we have been voted the Couples Choice Award by Wedding Wire since 2018. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We got it again in 2024, which we're so proud of, because this is voted by the public. And we're so thankful to be able to have this achievement. Anyways, guys, that's it for us at Sandos Hotels and Resorts. Again, reach out to your local Tina and Jana. They're going to be the ones that are going to really help you cue in exactly what you're looking for your destination wedding. And thank you guys for being the professionals that you are. We appreciate you. We appreciate doing business with you, and wish you all the success in 2025.
Thank you so much, Emily, for your presentation. That was great. Emily is coming to us, guys, from Italy today. So we're so appreciative that you were able to make it. Thank you so much.
And I wouldn't have missed it for the world, because you guys mean the world to us. So appreciate all that you do, and best of